cycling specific strength training, and this is going to be the beginner's workout. And if you haven't done any strength training and not so sure your balance is great just yet, you might want to grab a chair so you have something sturdy to hold on to as we begin our lower body routine. So the first set of exercises is lunges and squats. So here we go. You can go ahead and hold on to that chair, or you can put your hands on your hips. You're going to step your left foot out in front and your right leg is back behind you with the toes up off the floor. We're going to bend both knees, lowering down towards the floor. Exhale, press through the front heel. Okay, so that's the move. We're going to show it to you from the side, and then we'll get going. So keep your shoulders over your hips, and your knee's going to line up right over that ankle. Come back up. So we're going to do 10 on each side. Ready? Here we go. Inhale down, exhale up. Make sure you're pressing through your front heel and breathing nice and steady. We have 5 more here. Inhale down, exhale up. 3, 2, last one. You're going to switch sides, so right foot forward, left foot back. Again, grab that chair if you need it. Inhale down, exhale up. This is going to get those legs nice and strong for pushing on those pedals. And you should feel a little burning sensation in the quad and also in the glute. We have 3, 2, and 1. Moving on to a squat. We're going to step our feet out wider than our shoulders, turn our toes out, and sit down into a squat. This is the move. And again, if you want to steady yourself, feel free to grab onto a chair. We're going to do a set of 10. Ready? Here we go. Inhale down, exhale up. You can even bring your hands out in front of you. Don't go too fast. I know you want them over with, but you need to be nice and slow so you use the muscle and not momentum. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good job on those squats. Grab a mat or towel, and we're going to come down to the floor and do some hamstring bridging for the back side of our legs. So here we go. You just put your feet hip distance apart and then lay down. We're going to press into our heels and drive the hips up as high as we can, and then lower back down. Ready? Join in. Exhale on the push, and squeeze your tush at the top. You should be able to spread your toes out inside of those shoes. And again, this is working the hamstrings, the glutes, and a little bit into the low back. 3 here. And rest. We're going to flip over and move on to some upper body. So we're going to start with a push-up. I know they're not anybody's favorite. But what we're going to do here is put our hands out nice and wide, come onto our knees. Do not let your tush stick up towards the ceiling. Okay? So we're going to drop down and press up. Okay? 10 of these. Here we go. Inhale down and exhale up. Good job. Keep breathing. Really going to strengthen your core and everything in the upper body so you maintain good posture on the bike. 2 more. Last one. And rest. Go ahead and have a seat on the mat and point your fingers towards your rear end. Now we're going to work the back side of the arm as well as the shoulders, doing some dips. The further away your feet are from you, the harder this exercise gets. Lift your rear end up off the mat. And you're going to bend the elbows back, touch the floor with your tush, and then press away from the floor. Ready? Here we go. Now you're certainly going to feel a burn in the back side of that arm. Good job. Exhale up, inhale down. We have 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now we're going to do some core activities. And the first one we're going to do is the bicycle, of course. So lay on down and bring both feet up off the mat. We're going to extend the right leg out and then switch with the left. So the right and the left. And we're going to count to 24. Ready? Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Pull your navel down towards your spine. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Drawing the knees straight in and pushing them straight out. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And rest. Good job. Turning back over and coming into a high plank. So it looks like the push-up position, but your hands are much closer together, about shoulder distance apart. And you're on your knees to begin, and you're going to drop your hips forward. So you have a nice straight line. When they're all the way down, you're going to feel a nice strong contraction in the low abs. And all we're going to do right now is hold this. If this feels too easy, put your toes on the floor and lift the knees up off the ground. Breathing deep, holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. One more for your abs, and this one is called tabletop. And again, you're going to feel it really from the belly button down. Take the right foot up off the floor, the knee is over the hip, and then bring the other leg up to meet it. Don't let your back arch, but don't flatten it into the ground either. You should be able to slide your hand underneath and feel a little bit of space. We're going to hold this right here. I'm sure you feel it. It burns. Take your hands down just above the mat and lift your head and look right between your knees. So now we have a few layers of abdominal wall working. You can make sure your head's in the right place by making a fist, putting it right underneath your chin, and making sure it just fits there snugly. Hand back down, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The head comes down. Inhale. Exhale. The feet back down to the floor. Okay, so that was run round. We're doing 3 total rounds of all of those exercises. So let's get back up and hit those lunges again.